Hey there, I've always had this fear that I'm going to open one of these things and a scorpion's going to come out. Something not indigenous to this area that got packed up accidentally or crawled in there while it was sitting in somebody's living room ready to be shipped out to me. But on eBay, I've been getting a few of these things and hopefully they'll become very useful. These are Imaginext Police Sets from back in the day. Oh gosh. Plus, I always want to find out, did they pack a bunch of peanuts and not put anything else in? Alright, so let's see, is that it? So we got a box and bags. That's what I bought from eBay. So these Imaginext play sets, I guess they were aimed at kids back in the day, but I found them quite interesting. All the way back in the 90s, I saw the castle playset and I thought that's pretty cool. And I've had this playset before, and what's really cool is the little turtle figures about the same size as these guys worked really well. This playset, these figures are smaller than the modern Imaginext playset figures. If I had one handy, I would show it to you. I just put it away. I had one, and the modern ones, they don't fit in the play sets in the cars or anything. So if you're ordering these online for your children, your grandchildren, or yourself, be aware of that. That they are about an inch shorter than the original figures, and I like them. All right, the car's in incredibly bad condition and needs to be cleaned severely. Yeah, I do remember liking the car a lot. Man, look, it's really yellow. This person left it outside or something. Or left it in a very hot place. Heat also has an effect like that on plastic. I wish the lid popped off. You could put the figure in and put the lid back on the top of this. Looks like some kind of smearing of paint that went on. That's weird. All right, so it's an incomplete playset, and I thought he was going to pack the box in. That's one thing I was looking forward to, was the box. They showed the box. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different playset. Sorry, I did get an offer from somebody else that had the box. And that is not this one. This one had a lot more with it. And a lot less price. I don't remember the price off the top of my head, but whenever the guy with the box one, which was only like $12.99 plus shipping, when I saw this one, this had a lot more, including all the figures and then surplus amount of figures. So we got, it's incomplete. I can tell you that right now, because I had the original that was complete. There is a roof and a floor. The floor like this, see the grate right there? This is actually the front. This is not the insides. So it would sit like this, and this was like the street side, and the inside had a totally different floor that looked like looked kind of more grayish than this. It had like a circle on it, like a compass. So this is the sidewalk. So it did not come with the piece that I really would need, but I can always do a facade like that. And it's got some cool features like breaking out of jail. There is a trap door, so if you can put on top and then the jail, but you need the pieces for that. So I can create the jail. So I can get the pieces on right. And they got actually two other jails. They bought two of these sets, you can tell. Because there's only one breakaway ball. Might be easier to build this. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing. These things plug in pretty well. Okay, so they got connector points on the side of them. And there was one that had just gel bars. I guess they didn't have that one. And you would put this on this side of it, but you really can't set it down, so I'm not going to connect it. You'd have to have a base plate, and there's no base plate here. This, I don't know how that came off, because mine's never done that in my original one. To be honest with you, I just bought it for the set pieces. Huh, it is totally broken there, I guess. I guess there's a connector piece on this, because this has a little, lever that you can, get people caught in there. Like, oh no, I went into the jail. But obviously it's easy to break out of this jail. All right, so it would be like this is the front of the thing. There'd be the little bars right here. And there's not another breakaway wall. So I think it was bars here and bars here. These are ladders. So I mean, you put them on the side. Or stairs or something like that. I can't. No, you know what they are? I just now realized I forgot. They do make ladder ones, but these are not ladders. These are actually like railings for the top. And there was also a helicopter with the original set that I remember I had. Maybe I had another set that came along with it. Okay, I should have put it on there before. You got to really put it into you got to put it together before you slide it down like that. And that base plate, this one, until I can find the piece that keeps it from falling through, it's just going to keep falling through. Never mind. Let's take a look at the figures. That's the main reason I bought this one, because it had a lot of figures. Ooh, it had a cop car, police, what is it? Motorcycle. This did not come with the original set. I think that there was extra sets you can buy. Like you can buy just the policeman on this, and it would have to be somebody with a helmet. Probably like this one. But they're all the same, so he must have bought a lot. Whoever this was really bought the same cop over and over again. See this? It's like clones. Except someone got brown hair, someone got black hair. Let's see. That's actually right gear. So there was a black-haired one, a brown-haired one, 2 more black-haired ones. So I got 4 black-haired cops, 2 brown-haired cops, riot gear. I got the shields. I got 4 shields. I got the nebulizer, so you can send them to the place where they send all the diaries from Rom. And I guess it's the analyzer to see which ones of the humans are actually diaries. Or diareths. This is a different one. I think this is the one that sits at the desk. There's a desk and a chair. And he's basically just going to sit here and take calls all day. There's a radar that goes on top of the building. You just put it wherever you want to, right there. But yeah, the cop car was, or the this was totally separate. Wow, that windshield. I think the K9 unit was also a separate unit. This also goes in the front. There's a, see like here, there's one for both sides like normally. Evidently I only got one of them. So I'm going to guess that, like say the black hair cop is, oh, he's got different color pants too. So yeah, there's a little bit, so he's more of a detective. So you got your regular police outfit. That matches that better. You got 2 riot gear helmets. So I'm going to take one of the guys and make him into a riot gear guy. And we got this right here. And we also have a bunch of handcuffs. So I got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of handcuffs. And the handcuffs, they actually work. But the reason I like these sets now is because ever since I got back, I got into this thing called, oh, I keep wanting to change the name of it, Battle Tribes. These are the same size as Battle Tribes. So it's like, oh, good, I can get those play sets again. They're about 6.5 centimeters tall for everybody else in the world. But for Americans, they are 2.5 inches tall. The newer ones are 3 inches tall. So there is a difference, and they're noticeably different side by side. Wish I had one to show you. Here's a Mega Constructs figure beside of it. And then here is a skeleton figure from Lego. But I didn't get prepared for the other way. These also can be great for displays if you want to use them, like for your turtle figures that size. I know I got a bunch of them at Dollar General a long time ago. Also, maybe some of your Skylanders. There's a lot of things you can use this for. So even though you may not like these figures, I do personally, you might like the play sets. And the play sets they are too, if you try to put a modern figure in there, it won't really fit through the door. You can still make it work. It just doesn't work as well. Now to get the cop to go into the cop car, But I said I wish they had a way to get it up, because getting his feet under the steering wheel, not the easiest thing on earth. That's why, if I had made this playset, this cop car, the lid would come off of it, because I remember that was my struggle with just getting a figure in there. And once you got a figure, I'm done. He ain't coming out. And my doors weren't this gooey. These doors, they don't close. You have to really be careful because they're really gooey feeling. Okay, let's take a look at that dog. He's pretty cool. What's up, my dog? So yeah, this is a great set. And I'm just going to add it to my little, my city I'm building. And you know, it's easy to pop up, build, and then put it back together. Unlike Lego, so you might be thinking, well, I can just use Lego. Yes, you can. But if you want to deconstruct the Lego to make it store better, it won't deconstruct as easily. So these are quick to put up and quick to take down. All you do is just take it apart and put it into a box. When you're done, then it's easy to set back up. Legos take longer to set up and longer to break down. You might also think, well, about Playmobil. Playmobil is an excellent alternative as well. Other alternatives, there's Playmobil, Lego, and this, and that's about all I can think of. I know there was another one off the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of what it is. But if you have 2.5 to 3 inch tall figures, like battle tribes, this works excellent for them. You might also put other figures from that scale in there and just have a little diorama set up. You know, you might even get away with putting in, let me put this back on here. It's easier when you're actually using a different plate. This is not the right plate. You might want to use these guys. They're a little bit small. But then again, you can just pretend like the doors are really big. The furniture, there's not much furniture really normally. This is about the only furniture I remember that came with this particular set. I do remember something else that was blue that looked like it had a CB and stuff. This is with the computer desk. Maybe I'm thinking of that right there because there's a CB. Well, so check out your eBay and get yourself one of these yourself. Have a great day and thanks for watching.